Come on in, you're just in time.
Long before there were people on Earth, there lived giant reptiles called dinosaurs.
Ooh.
And the most terrible-tempered dinosaur of all was the Tyrannosaurus Rex. He was one of the largest meat-eating dinosaurs that ever lived. Tyrannosaurus Rex stood about 20 feet tall. That's almost as tall as the rocket. And he could eat up to 500 pounds of meat in one bite.
Oh, sorry, Squeak. Wow, dinosaurs sound scary.
I think they sound cool. Where do they live?
Dinosaurs no longer exist. They've been extinct for 65 million years.
Extinct?
Extinct, Orbit. Extinct means they're no longer alive. The only thing left of the dinosaurs are old fossils and bones.
Hey, maybe we could find a place that collects fossils and dinosaur bones. How cool would that be?
Yes, a dinosaur exhibit.
And that sounds like we have ourselves a mission. You know what that means. It's time for us to pick a planet.
Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet!
Hi, everyone. How can I help you today?
We want to find a dinosaur exhibit, but we're not certain where to look.
Oh, that's a tricky one. Let's see if I can help you. Round and round the planets go. Which one stops, nobody knows.
Oh, Race Planet!
I love racing.
Racing is a lot of fun, TK, but I don't think we'd find dinosaurs on that planet.
Oh, I love the theater. We could put on a play.
That would be a great place if we wanted to dress up like a dinosaur, but I don't think we'll find any bones there, Emma. Oh, what about this planet? It looks like it might be a good place.
You chose the museum planet. Museums carry all sorts of ancient bones and marvelous wonders. Excellent choice. Okay then, get ready for countdown.
Hurry, everyone! Get to your stations and buckle your seatbelts!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next stop, the museum planet.
Wow, look how awesome this place is.
Huh? Whoa! Looks like we found the right place. Cool!
Guard dog? That's a funny exhibit.
Doggy? Doggy? Hey, wait for me!
Tyrannosaurus Rex!
Wow! It really is as tall as the rocket.
Orbit, you should take a picture. Orbit? Picture of what? Uh-oh. I wish I was extinct right now.
Orbit, we can have fun putting it back together. Just think, a life-size dinosaur puzzle.
I think we're missing something.
Greasy gears, you're right. Where's his other arm?
Hey, there's something slimy here on the floor.
Whoa!
Whoa! Ooh, yuck! There's wet, slimy stuff everywhere.
Look, the trail leads in here.
Hey, look! A feathered quill and parchment. That's what people used to write with before pens were invented. They dip the quill in that bottle of ink and write on the parchment. Parchment is like paper we use today, but really, really rough.
Cool! There's more drooly slime over here. And a helmet is missing.
Huh? What could make such a mess? We're the only ones here. Hey! Where'd my toy go?
Knights used them in ancient times to throw things at castles, like spears and rock.
I like to rock. Oops. Orbit! Orbit?
Hey! The trail leads in there!
Did you guys hear that?
It's coming from inside.
Oh no! It's Orbit! Quick, everyone, this way! My toy! How'd it get there?
Remember the doghouse outside? I think I found who it belonged to.
Rockin' robots! A space puppy!
He's the one that's been taking all the museum stuff. And your toy.
And leaving that icky trail of...
Aw, look! He just wanted to play. He must have been bored here all alone. That's probably why he was collecting all this stuff. Okay. How does it look?
Perfect. We're done.
Uh-oh. He wants to play with it again.
TK, do you have something that would make a good puppy toy?
Aha! This should do the job.
We solved the mystery, made a new friend, and found a dinosaur. Great job, everyone. Looks like that's mission accomplished. Mission control?
Yes, Rob, you're back. So, what did you learn on your mission?
Well, we learned that dinosaurs lived long before they were people, but have been extinct now for over 65 million years. But you can still see exhibits of dinosaur bones and fossils in museums, so that's where we went. We found an awesome display of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but there was a problem. He was missing the bone that formed his arm. We discovered a robot dog had taken the dinosaur bone and a bunch of other stuff, including my toy. Poor little guy, he just needed his own toy to play with. We finally put the missing bone back in its place and made a fun new friend.
I guess that's mission accomplished. Let's go home. Better buckle up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! We're playing Guess My Wild Animal. Roar!
Oh my! Ferocious and brave. I'm gonna guess you're the king of the jungle, a lion.
That's right!
You'll have to be fast to catch me, lion. Bet you can't guess what I am, TK.
Graceful and a great jumper. Easy peasy, a gazelle.
Huh?
Quit monkeying around, Orbit. Everyone knows monkeys are your favorite. Way too easy.
Okay, Smarty Pants. Now it's our turn to guess. Let's see your animal.
I know. I'm the wisest of all animals.
Oh, it's,
A turkey?
I'm an elephant.
Oh, that was really good.
No, it wasn't. I tried, but I've never seen an elephant before. I've only read about them in my book.
You've never seen a real elephant before? But they're your favorite.
Oh no, I've never seen any wild animal in real life. Isn't that kind of dangerous?
No, it's so much fun. As long as you have a safe place to watch them from.
Oh, you could even take pictures. Then you could make your own animal book.
That's a great idea. And that sounds like we have a mission. And you know what that means? It's time for us to pick a planet.
Pick a planet. Pick a planet. Pick a planet. Pick a planet. Pick a planet.
Mission Control?
Hi, everyone. How can I help you today?
We want to go someplace where we can see wild animals.
Oh, how exciting! Let's see where you can go. Round and round the planets go. Which one stops? Nobody knows.
Pet planet? We don't want to see kittens. We want to see lions.
The farm planet? Cows aren't wild. Just a little stinky.
The Safari Planet. That's the perfect place to see wild animals.
Yes, the Safari Planet. Excellent choice. Get ready for countdown.
Hurry, everyone. Get to your stations and buckle your seatbelts.
Next stop, the Safari Planet.
you guys sure about this?
Don't worry, safaris are fun. Ooh, space nuts.
No leaving the pod, no feeding the animals. Oh, are the animals hungry? Maybe they'll want to eat us.
Don't be such a worrywart. Animals don't eat robots.
That's the spirit. Nut?
Look out! Oh, it's a monkey! It's a monkey!
Orbit, wait!
We're not supposed to leave the pod. Come back.
But he's just a puppy. He might be hurt.
Baby monkeys are called infants. And if he's hurt, we should call for help. You're all breaking the first rule.
Relax. I mean, look how cute he is. It's not like he's going to do anything bad. Huh?
Guys? Oh, nice monkey.
Whoa. Okay, that was pretty bad.
Quick, we need to go after them.
Where'd she go? There's no way across.
Maybe they crossed here.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's a gazelle!
Huh?
Its horns are just tiny. I think it's a female. She's so beautiful.
Hey, she's eating one of my nuts. TK must have come this way.
Rob, why is your log moving?
Huh? The same reason yours is. They're not logs, they're crocodiles.
Phew.
Huh?
Oh no! Those meanie crocs scared off my gazelle.
I think TK was feeding her.
But TK wouldn't feed a wild animal. That's against the second rule. Maybe she left it behind as a clue for us to follow.
Or you don't think the gazelle ate her, do you?
No, Orbit. Gazelles are herbivores. They eat grass. Nothing out here eats robots. That's not good.
Rockin' robots! A lion!
And TK's book!
She's definitely been eaten.
Lions are carnivores. They only eat meat. The book must be another clue.
Hey, he smells something.
It smells like my nuts! This way! It's the monkey! But where's TK?
You don't think that...
What? The elephant ate me?
Huh?
Yay!
Looks like our funky monkey here is friends with the elephant. He was just bringing him a snack.
We were so worried. I'll never break the rules or call you a worrywart ever again.
I forgive you, Orbit.
I'm sorry we ruined the safari for you, TK.
You didn't even get to take pictures for your book.
Are you kidding me? Check it out.
Whoa!
Amazing!
These are great.
Thanks. But, guys, shouldn't you get back in the pod now?
Here we go.
Wow, that was really good.
I'd say this was one really wild mission. Accomplished. Mission Control?
Hi, Rob, you're back. So, what did you learn on your mission?
Well, we wanted to go someplace safe to see wild animals, so we went to the safari planet. Wild animals can be dangerous. That's why safaris have important rules. We found an infant monkey and thought he was hurt. Without thinking, we broke the first 2 safety rules, and we lost TK. Thankfully, TK left clues for us to follow, and along the way, we saw some of our favorite animals. Eventually, we found TK and learned a big lesson. When visiting a zoo or on safari, always make sure you follow the rules. That way, you'll always be safe.
Well done. I think it's time to go home. Better buckle up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! Hi, everyone. It's fun being inside a rocket. Whoa! Floating through outer space. But for some reason, we're all floating inside the rocket too. Oh, huh?
18, 19, 20 pirouettes!
Oh, Emma, please stop spinning. I think I'm going to lose my lug nuts.
I would if I could, but I can't.
Oh, TK, can you see what the problem is?
The gravity boosters are acting up again. We don't have any gravity in the rocket. That's the force that pulls everything to the ground. Ah, there we go. All fixed. Uh-oh.
Ah, the floor. Yes. Exactly where my dreads belong.
But we're astronauts, Orbit. We should be good at floating in space.
Maybe we just need to practice.
Hey, that sounds like a mission. And you know what that means? It's time for us to pick a planet.
Pick a planet. Pick a planet. Pick a planet. Pick a planet. Pick a planet.
Mission Control?
Hi, everyone. How can I help you today?
We want to go someplace where we can practice our astronaut skills.
Okay, then. Let's see where you can go. Round and round the planets go. Which one stops, nobody knows.
Baseball planet? That'll help with my curveball, but not our space skills.
The bedtime planet? I don't think we need any practice sleeping.
Yeah! The Space Camp Planet!
Yes, the Space Camp Planet. Excellent choice. Get ready for countdown.
Hurry, everyone! Get to your stations and buckle your seatbelt.
Next stop, the Space Camp Planet.
Whoa!
One small step for robots,
And Emma's.
one giant leap to becoming better astronauts.
All right!
Huh?
treads feel so heavy. I can barely move.
Maybe the floor is magnetic or something.
I don't have any metal parts like you, and I can't lift my legs either.
We must be inside a gravity machine. And I bet it's set on high. That's why we're being pulled to the ground. Yes, there's the controls. We need to pull down the lever.
If we can hardly move, how are we ever supposed to get all the way over there?
Maybe we can use that robo-arm to move for us. If I could just...
Woohoo! You got it!
No, Rob. We want less gravity, not more.
My legs aren't feeling as heavy now.
Yeah!
Too low. Huh?
Whew. That's much better.
Does anyone know what this is?
It's a multi-axis trainer.
A multi-water?
A multi-axis trainer. Astronauts, like us, spin inside it to get used to the feeling.
Why would we want to get used to feeling dizzy?
Imagine if our rocket was whirling around in space. Even if we felt dizzy, we'd need to be able to work the controls. Give it a spin, Orbit.
I don't know.
Come on, Orbit. We want to be better astronauts, don't we?
Sure. I guess.
This is pretty fun. Whoa!
Now try to turn it off while you're spinning.
I did it!
Huh?
Ah! Oh, not again.
Ow!
TK, are you okay?
I think so. Something's wrong with my voice box.
It's a good thing you've got your tools, TK. Astronauts like us are ready for anything. Almost anything.
Ah! Ah!
Watch out for the color! Oh, blaster. Oh.
Rob, the robo-arm.
Hey! It's easier to move around if you just pretend you're swimming.
Huh? Yeah! That is better!
We need more gravity in here, guys. Remember, it's the force that pulls everything to the ground, even us.
How are we gonna reach the controls? Wait, I know! My rocket boots! rocket in outer space.
Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3.
You know, I think we all showed a big improvement in our astronaut skills.
Yeah, we can really handle anything.
And I think that's one big mission accomplished. Mission Control?
Hi, Rob, you're back. So, what did you learn on your mission?
We went to the Space Camp planet to improve our astronaut skills. Orbit gave the multi-axis machine a whirl to get used to spinning. But it wasn't long before things got out of control. You see, gravity pulls everything to the ground. When there was too much, it was too hard to move. But when there was too little, we floated in the air, and so did everything else. But what we learned most was that astronauts have to be ready for anything. And we were.
Well done. I think it's time to go home. Better buckle up. 5, 4,